1-0 the count on Addy Greene, as the lefty will meet the right-handed pitcher. Lines this one into left field. Going back is Dobbins, and she will look up as this one clears the fence. Addy Greene starts things off, and the Hokies go up 2-0.
Addy Greene with her 9th home run of the year. We just got done talking about what a staple player she is for this program, and here she goes, starting it off right for the Hokies.
1-1 strike on Fagan. She clubs this one into left field, and it will get down. Dobbins chases it back. Getting the round and scoring is Fleming. And now here comes Bree Peck, and she will score with ease as the Hokies expanded to a 4-0 lead. Give Cameron Fagan a 2 RBI double. All started when she had that big home run against the Liberty Flames here at TSP a couple weeks back, as she will chop this one over the third base bag. It's fair. Holding up is Fagan, and she will find herself in a pickle. And the ball is knocked loose out of Soleo's glove as Fagan will dive back into third base safely. As now the lineup flips over to Emma Ritter, stepping in for her second time, and she cranks this one into left field. Hits off the wall, one runs in. Here comes the second. Leggett will be held at third. It's a 2 RBI double for Emma Ritter, and Virginia Tech extends the lead to 6-0. Georgia Tech 1 for 7 with runners on base today, as Hunter tattoos this one into left field, and it is gone. You can kiss it goodbye. Reese Hunter, a 3-run home run, and Georgia Tech cuts the deficit in half.
Reese Hunter already had 7 home runs on the year, so she's no stranger to hitting the long ball, but this is a huge position to come up in and hit that ball out of the park. 2 runners on. That ball a little elevated, and she gets great timing on it.
Now's a chance to get Georgia Tech back in striking distance as she hits to the shortstop Rose. On to the second, Fagan fired to first in time. A 6-4-3 double play. Gets 2 outs, but Georgia Tech gets one back. It's 6-4.
Get things going for the Hokies. Try to put a few more runs on the board.
Lines this one into right field, and you can kiss it goodbye. Cori McMillan with a 2-run bomb into the parking lot, and the Hokies extend the lead to 4.
Cori McMillan, 14 home runs, make that number 15, a 2-run bomb over right field fence.
But as that Cori McMillan home run definitely added some insurance, it's going to take more than just 2, as this one's lined into the gap. Ranging over to her left is McMillan, and makes the grab on the run. And you can put this game in the books as Virginia Tech is victorious by the final of 8-4.
Ever since she got down to the flats in Georgia.
She plays a big role on this Georgia Tech team.
Into the air in right field, and Addy Greene, back-to-back days with home runs in the first inning.
Addy Greene starts off game 2 the same way that she started off game 1. However, this home run to the other side of the field.
Yesterday she went opposite field, and now today she says, you know what, I'm going to pull this one over the right field wall, getting out of here. And the Hokies, for the second straight day, are all fired up in the first inning. Here she goes back to the off speed in the 0-2. It's a roller, bobbled, shuffled to second, it's dropped, and Dobbins comes in to score. There have been some tough plays in the inning, right in the infield for the Hokies, and that could have been the 3rd out. In the dirt, big jump for Rose. Now trying to go back to second, throw there, she's safe, throw home, she's safe too. What a crazy sequence, Kaylin. It didn't look like anybody knew what they wanted to do there, and the Hokies end up scoring.
Right there was a mistake made by the runner at third. She should have gone, and then mistake made again by by Georgia Tech, Jaden Gailey.
And the Hokies escalated the lead to 3-1. Ball 4.
Boyles will walk in a run for the Hokies. Now up by 3.
On the 1-2. Little roller to second base, and she is safe at first. Another run comes in to score. Ritter and Addy Greene come in, and I bet we're going to have to see this one again, Kaylin, because that is a bang-bang play at first base. Looped into shallow left, it's going to get down. Runs will score, Dobbin slides in. It's a 2-run single for Reese Hunter.
Hunter doesn't make a difference with the long ball this time, but does make a difference with that little bloop single into no man's land that is going to mess with the timing of hitters.
Trinity Martin, a pinch hit home run blasted. 3-run homer. Her second of the season, and it's back up to a 6-run lead for Virginia Tech.
Trinity Martin gets the job done and takes those 3 runs back from Georgia Tech with this absolute blast over right field fence. That was a no-doubter right off the bat.
In the air to left field. If it's fair, it's gone, and you bet it's fair. Chatfield blasts her 18th home run of the season, and it's 10-3 Tech.
Chatfield now tied as the ACC leader in home runs with Mallory Black, who unfortunately is out of the game right now with that injury to her hand, but that's big.
Laced into right field, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Reese Hunter getting the green light around third. There will be no throw to the plate. Yes, there is, because Hunter just slipped up. There are 2 runners at third base. Somebody's got to be out, and she is.
I think with the trip up by Hunter, I mean, that's a tough situation. Vukadinovich.
And now it is over for today. Virginia Tech wraps up another ACC series victory. After that is grabbed in center field.
The 2-2 to Sarah Beth Allen, lifted high and deep over the left field wall, and it is gone. Fireworks from Sarah Beth Allen, and Georgia Tech draws first blood in the opening at bat.
Wow, look at that. Georgia Tech jumping out to an early lead. Not the way you expected this game to start. Sarah Beth Allen.
Emma Ritter. The 2-2 to Greene. Grounded sharply to first. It escapes the glove, and Greene will stay in at first. Emma Ritter will come home, and Addy Greene will add another RBI. The 2-1 to Peck, grounded. Snagged beautifully by Soleo. Toss over to third, gets McMillan out at third. The Hokies will score one more run by the way of Chatfield. The 3-1 to Domingue. Swung on and lifted sharply down the third base line, and it is out of here. Wow, a laser beam from Domingue for her second home run of the series. That one just kept going. With an RBI single in the left field. Swung on and crushed, deep left field. Does it go? It does! Michelle Chatfield has tied the single season home run record at Virginia Tech as a freshman.
Ready on lefty, the 1-0 is swung on in line down the right field line. It's in for a base hit past the diving glove of Vukadinovich. Rounding third, McMillan scores easily. The throw goes to second, and sliding in safe at home is Fagan. 2 RBI triple from Aldridge, and the Hokies grab an 8-run lead.
At the end of the season, but this Tech lineup's been just fine.
Swinging a soft liner into right center. That one's going to skip past the center fielder Edgman and all the way to the wall. Rounding in a second pop-up slide and a celly for Trinity Martin, an RBI double, and the Hokies extend it. They're on top by 9. 11-2 score here in the bottom of the fourth.
Instead of having to go to an urgent care somewhere in town.
1-2, swinging a soft liner, right side, caught, backhand flip to first, double play, and that's how the Hokies win it. Home run galore and a sweep of Georgia Tech to finish off the series.